Good morning, my name is Lena and welcome to my channel. Today I am going to be sewing a dress for SantaCon. If you haven't heard of SantaCon, it's where everybody dresses up as Santas and goes out to the bars. It's held in a bunch of different cities and it's super fun. Last night I drew up my plans for the dress and accessories, and here is more or less how I want it to end up looking. I think this is going to be adorable and I only have just enough fabric to create this, so wish me luck. Here is the red velvet fabric that I'll be making the dress out of, and then a lot of the accessories will be out of this faux fur. I also have a bunch of trims and different notions that I will show you in a bit here. Thank you so much for watching. I have this big circle left over from when I cut out my tree skirt border, so I think it will make a really nice shawl for my outfit. I'm going to cut out a neck hole and then down the center here. And then I just need to finish up the edges and add a little tie and it will be done. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling. So here are the bodice pieces that I have for dresses that I made on this channel already. And I'm going to make some changes. I'm going to keep this piece the same. And then I made this because this dress is spaghetti strap and has no sleeves. I first need to make an area for the strap to come out of. And then the armhole has to dip down quite a lot more. So here's what it looks like compared to that piece. See how, and I might even make that deeper once I actually cut out the pieces. And then this also will need to come down and match that there. So I made this piece here and it fits on top of that piece like so. See how it's a much lower back. We don't need this whole strap. The spaghetti strap will come and fit somewhere on the back here. And that's what I have, so let's cut out our pieces. Christmas in my heart, but this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You let me, doesn't matter. Here I'm just adding some interfacing to the velvet pieces. Now I'm sewing all of the pieces together and doing the same for both the lining and the shell. Here they're facing right sides together and I'm going to sew them together, leaving little openings right where the strap will come out of. Here's how it should look. It's now day 2 of working on this dress. I was getting a little frustrated with it and decided to leave it for a couple of days, but I kind of redid the neckline and made it a little bit more of a clean scoop, and I think it looks pretty good. I'm gonna cut out the straps now and put them on. I barely had any fabric left here, so I had to sew the straps together using multiple pieces. Not recommended, but it works. I then folded the straps the way bias tape is folded, pinned it down, and sewed it. Now insert your strap into the little opening that we left like so, and sew across a few times, making sure it's nice and secure. Then you just pull on the strap to turn it right side out. Okay, so things seem to be working pretty well at this point. The velvet fabric's a little hard to work with and there's some wrinkling that I don't think I'm going to be able to get rid of, but I'm just going to roll with it. Right now I'm going to open this back up and sew the seam allowance to the lining, and that will make it lie nice and flat. Here I'm just figuring out how long I want my straps to be and pinning them in place. Here's where we are and I am absolutely terrified. This is the only fabric I have left. It's going to be so short. I'm going to have to put in some little like 1/2 inch darts on each side, but other than that I'm going to sew up these pieces here and just hope for the best.
Santa Claus is packing the presents, making sure you've been behaving.
I ended up making these curves that I'm pinning and sewing here a lot less dramatic. Here's the dart. I went ahead and serged the inside seams of the skirt and I pinned it to the shell layer of the bodice. Now I'm just going to sew straight along here. Now I kind of drew in where I want to put my zipper, and once I install it on one side, I'll put it on the other, and then I'm going to flip the lining over and sew down like that. All right, here is the back of the dress. I don't love how it looks. Firstly, I definitely put these in the wrong spot. They should be over here. There's a bit of bunching, it's wrinkled, but this is just for a costume and I still want to finish it and wear it. So I'm just going to keep working. Now I need to put in the straps. So I'm going to go in under the lining since it's not attached and seam rip a few stitches here, and then I'm going to insert this in and sew it down.
Merry Christmas, baby. The snow is laying 2 feet deep. Now wish upon a falling star, so all your secret dreams can come true.
I forgot to mention that I added a couple of these cute little strap details to the front of the dress here, and I think they look super, super cute. I went ahead and also sewed in the straps nicely. I'm going to stitch the seam allowance to the lining along this whole edge now for both sides, and then the main construction of the dress will be finished. So to finish off the dress, I'm just going to be sewing this boa right all the way around the bottom, and then I'm going to add this pretty trim just around the waistline. Now for the shawl. I folded my circle in half and cut out a little neck hole. I also cut through one side to create an opening and cut off triangles from each edge just to make it a little smaller. I serged and hot glued down all of the edges for a nice clean finish. It's a new day and I'm kind of just doing the finishing touches for this outfit. I went ahead and sewed the boa all the way along the bottom of the dress, and I also decided to move the darts in the back so that it looks a little cleaner, and when it's on it actually looks much better than it did before. So that's basically done. I'm just going to add the sparkly thing along the waistband later. Now I am working on the shawl. You saw that I cut out the neck hole for it. So I am just going to take 2 pieces of ribbon and I made these little balls of fluff, and we're going to put them at the ends of the ribbon so that once I tie the shawl up around the neck, I'll have these cute little things hanging down, and then I'm going to make like maybe one more accessory for the outfit and it will be done.
Let your love keep shining and for always be remembered, yeah, 'cause it's Christmas time.
It turned out so cute. I almost gave up several times and I'm so happy that I didn't. I'm pleasantly surprised with how great the accessories work with the outfit. I ended up making this sparkly trim into a belt so it's removable. And this I also added a little update to. I now have it safety pinned, just these 2 front corners right behind me, and it creates a much better shape than it had before. Here's the back. I love it. The only downside to this is that it kind of covers up these little rhinestones here, but I think if I'm in the bars and it gets hot, I can always just kind of slip it off, and then we've got the dress on its own. And I went ahead and also put some little black shorts underneath so I don't flash anybody, and I'm gonna have so much fun this weekend.
Oh, you keep me up all night. I try to figure this out. Why you let something for me, yeah, under the Christmas tree. Baby, go home tonight. Oh, let me hold you real tight, 'cause it's Christmas time.
I feel like this is the perfect outfit for SantaCon and I can't wait to wear it. Thank you so much for watching.
Oh,